Welcome everyone to the whole facilitation team here. Well, we've got almost everyone in the Zoom room with us, and I just wanted to give you a chance to meet the people that will be holding the tutorials spaces for you. So, and just to hear how much they enjoy doing the CEED course and doing design. So I will pass over to Kate for you to introduce yourself.
Thanks, Looby. So hi, I'm Kate, and I'm based in beautiful Herefordshire, so I'm not too far away from Looby, which has been fantastic. Over the last 4 or 5 years, I've done a lot of work with the design web, and applied it to sort of land-based and to organisational change processes, and also to quite contained designs, like using it to design a workshop, or using it to design a piece of research and a piece of writing. And I find it's really creative and expansive in that sort of initial stage as you go around the design, and then it brings you back beautifully to this place of really supported activity, which I think is one of its real strengths, is it has this sort of goes out and comes back, but takes you on into a process where you've got that sort of sense of momentum and support ongoing. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you and hearing all of your design processes and working with you on stuff. And I'm going to pass on to Devin.
Hi, I'm Devin Solkinson. I'm from the Elphinstone Rainforest in British Columbia. I've been loving the design web for years and have used it in many capacities, particularly in my journey as a student and also my journey as a teacher. So I got to use it doing a diploma through the Permaculture Association. And it's been guiding me and supporting me on my personal learning journey, doing a postdoc in permaculture education. And the design web has really unlocked my capacity as a designer, even in everyday decision making, but also in setting larger goals for myself and achieving them. So I'm really excited to meet a bunch of people on this journey and support each other to continue to upgrade the design of our lives, landscapes, and livelihoods. And I'm going to pass it over to Barbara.
Hi, I'm Barbara. I'm originally Dutch, but I live in Croatia. And one of the designs I made with the design web is community design, because I'm living here with my family now, but we want to expand in people. So how to attract more people. That's one design. Another is, since I'm Dutch and I'm not fluent in Croatian, how to speak fluent Croatian. This design helped me to look in many other ways at learning languages. Normally you think, oh, you learn it in a school, but that's not my preferred learning way of learning. So I came up with all kinds of creative ways. And the most recent design is how to be the best version of me. Well, this is an important design, how to be the best you. So I will not go into detail because this is an ongoing project. And last week, or actually 2 weeks ago, I used the design web to design my role in a permaculture design course. I did the social part, and the main teacher gave me only, well, she wanted to give me 10 minutes a day. I could stretch it to half an hour a day, but yeah, how to teach people about the design web and social permaculture in so little time a day. So I use the design web for that as well. And I'm really looking forward to meet more people that want to design their life. Okay, next is Trisha.
Hi everyone, thanks Barbara. I'm Trisha, and I'm currently residing in Bonnie, Scotland. I've been using the design web now for probably since about 2018, and I found it a very empowering, nourishing and inspiring way forward. I initially started a very small design about doing sit spots, and although I haven't got a big garden, but being in Scotland, there's beautiful scenic places everywhere, so it really helped me sort of with nature connection, reconnecting with nature again. I also find it absolutely amazing for designing absolutely anything. I do a lot of self-care designs, either designing a self-care day or designing how I'm going to incorporate all my studies, everything that I do. And it gives me a tangible, practical and structured way forward. It's also very creative and sort of reignites you know, my passion with what I want to do with my life. And yeah, so I just love it. I'm really, really excited to be meeting everyone, to be involved with the tutorials, to give my experience with the design web. And yeah, so looking forward to meeting everyone and hopefully very, very soon. And I'll pass that on to Bernie.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bernie. I'm calling from France. I'm from Belgium, actually. And I've been using the design web for sometimes probably over 5 years. And it's really an exciting tool. One of the few designs I remember, I've used it to for a project called Permacontact, which is the discovery of permaculture through contact improvisation dancing. And that led me to making a video that's a teaser for my courses that I'm giving on this subject. And it's really exciting because actually the design web, I'm using it for all my courses that I'm designing for community building and for live designing on an individual basis as well. And it's really a great tool to visit all the anchor points. And I'm really excited to do that with all of you. And yes, I've also been using the design web to make like to design a coach a wooden wagon off-grid, and it was also exciting. Or criteria to join an eco village. So there are so many different possibilities. So looking forward to working with you and to see all your designs. And I'm passing it to Jerry now. Thank you.
Thank you, Bernard. Hi, I'm Jerry. I'm also from Scotland, just the west coast of Scotland by the seaside. I came across permaculture in 2016 by chance, and I found my tribe. I found people who thought like me. It was incredible. I was very drawn to Looby's work at that time. And 2 years later, I found myself at Applewood doing the Peace and the CEED course. And that was just absolutely an amazing experience. I've also done the ACE course, and I'm doing my facilitator training just now. And I've also done the teaching course. So clearly I love it. I use the plans a lot in my work and in my life, and I have actually found it so helpful during this last 50 months when we've all been in lockdown and nothing makes much sense. I have found working through the cultural emergence helps me make more sense of the world around me. I work in communities. We're trying desperately hard to change policies and decisions around how our country is run, so that it's run for the well-being of everything and everybody. So yeah, cultural emergence ticks all those boxes. So I am so looking forward to meeting all of you, and I'm very much a fan of the ripple effect. We just talk to each other, what ripples out and what will emerge. So looking forward to it. And I will pass to Regina.
Hi, I'm Regina, and I'm living in the north of Germany, in the northeast of Hamburg, in a little city. And I first got to know about the design web through 8 Shields, where Looby was making a kind of course about this, a short one. And I was totally fascinated because of the anchor points, the limits. And I felt like, yeah, I don't look so much at where it's hanging, and that makes so much sense. And then it took me like about 2 years to join a course in Applewood. And I was one of the people starting with a very big design about going regenerative on all levels, but that's just the topic, and it's still, that was also clear that it will break down in several sub-design webs, and it was already really going. And when I was back, I was practicing a little bit with a very limited and small design web, which was about this pencils, which I very much like to write with, but I don't like that I need to show them away always, because so much waste. And I made a design web to change to stylographs or to something else which came up with stylographs, and that was really helpful to have something. And I was very surprised how complex even this little project was. And what I really love about the design web is that it has a life on its own. And I start to design, I have an idea or a vision and where I want to go, and then yeah, it's evolving, and it's not really the same fixed thing I was thinking about. And also it's a structure which is flexible, and I like that you can jump in between and don't have to follow it in a linear way, and you can write things down anywhere you are, which something's coming up, I just write it on a piece of paper in the computer or whatever, and then bring things together. And that's a very creative and flowing working for me, and really looking forward for the next design and to meet everybody else who's joining the course.
Love Design Web. I've used it in so many ways. One of my favorite ways that I used it, oh, I'm John, by the way, is that I was in the Kalahari with my partner in this project, Carol Grogine, and we actually did a 4-day design web with Dasan Bushman, and they actually are amazing designers. And the other design that we undertook was myself and Sarah. We put together a whole renewal of creative path for ourselves. You know, what's the ideal scene for where we're going to live, and then we did this really detailed design about where we wanted to live together, and we manifested the perfect house. And that's where I'm sitting right now. It's actually quite astonishing how many things happened with that design web project, and I'm happy to be sitting here right now. And Looby gave me Sarah and I, a special certificate. I told her, hey, I manifested this home. I need a special certificate. So Looby sent me a beautiful certificate. And over to you, Looby.
Yeah, well, thank you, team. I'm really excited to be working with everyone again and to see more designs flow out into the world, and to create this container in the CEED course for a culture of collective wisdom to come through all of us that will, as Jerry says, ripple out into the world and create these ripples of regeneration and health and productivity. Thank you, everyone.